Hi all, and welcome back to my channel. I'm out here at the moment in just beyond Histon in Cambridgeshire, and I decided I'd try something different today. I thought rather than just showing you what was in my darkroom and me just taking printing photos that I'd already taken, I thought I would actually show you me taking some images as well. And I've had my eye on this barn for quite a while, a good year or two. In fact, just behind us there's a cycleway that you can go from, or the busway that you can go all the way from Cambridge to St Ives, which is another beautiful little town in Cambridgeshire. And you cycle past this, and I knew that if we can get the light just right on it, like today where the light is sort of low in the sky, so the sun, as you can see, is blaring right in my eyes. It's just there somewhere. Oh, there we go. And it kind of really highlights the barn. So what I wanted to do was just take a couple of photos. Today I'm using my Olympus OM1. It's a 35mm camera. I've run on a yellow filter, trying to get the blue to darken slightly in the sky. And other than that, I'm metering. I used my phone as an external meter, and basically Sunny 16 rule as well should indicate hard shadows. It should be so what is it? It's a 100 speed film, so f16 at 1/100. Harsh shadows, as you can probably see with my, you can probably see my shadow in fact, which should be quite a harsh shadow. So yeah, anywhere around f16, f11. Overexposing isn't too bad. We can always bring back whatever is too bright, hopefully in the darkroom or scanning. So yeah, I'm just going to wander around a little bit more, take a few images, and then I've taken 9 so far, so a whole roll. There's a couple more images that I can see around that I think I might want to investigate. There's some pylons that seem to go off into the distance, which could be quite cool. Unfortunately, I didn't actually bring any colour film with me today. But yeah, it's quite a popular walk, this route actually as well, so you might see a few people wandering around every now and then in the back of this video. But yeah, I'll take a couple more shots, and then we'll move on to the next composition. Okay, so I'm not sure if you can see that, but there's some pylons that come all the way across over and go into the distance. So I'm gonna once again try with that. I'm gonna try a couple of shots, one with the yellow filter and one without. And we'll, you know, I've never actually shot Rollei RPX100 before, so we'll see how it turns out. But I'm gonna just use this as a bit of a learning opportunity. See what it looks like, see what we can get. Now I don't know if you can see, but there's like there's this line that comes across and it intersects here. So I'm going to try and see if I can make a bit of a cross. And I might even get straight under this. There we go. Boom, shot. All right, let's try. Oh, that was on there quite tightly. Let's try second one without the filter. I'll just speed it up. That should be okay. And now I'm just going to go a bit more minimalistic. We'll have a look at just the lines of the cloud. Oh, there's a nice one there with the moon as well. Hey, hello. And the moon has come out over here. Oh, and it's all muddy. Ugh, bloody hell. I don't want to go across the farmer's field, but what I do want to get is there's the moon, then there's the pylon, and hopefully this sun. Let's have a look. Not going to traipse through a farmer's field. I don't want to outstay my welcome too much. I think I may have exhausted my photographic opportunities in this area. Let's try it one more with the moon on the opposite side. In fact, I might even, it's very faint in the sky, but maybe I'll go one over 250 as well, just see if I can bring it out. Okay, well that's 20 shots. I think what I might do is save the rest of this, so I'll get back into the darkroom, I will take out the rest, and then we'll see what happens. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. So, welcome back to the darkroom. It's been a few days now since you saw me take those images outside the barn. I've now developed the roll and they've dried, put them into the negative sleeves, and I've also scanned them, so you'll be able to see some of the images. In fact, you may have seen some of them whilst I was taking them. But what I really wanted to do now was sort of make a contact sheet. We'll have a look at what these look like under the enlarger, and we'll choose one and I'll compare it to the scanned image that we had. I think I know which one I want to choose, but yeah, let's just get straight into it. We'll make a contact sheet and then I'll print up an image. So today I'm going to use two papers. We'll use the Kentmere Select to make the contact sheet, and then I'll print on the new Ilford Multigrade 5. This is that new deluxe paper. Quite like it, so we'll just see what it looks like. But first, let's make a contact sheet using the Kentmere. Okay, what some of you may be able to see here we go again. These were the, was that 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, etc, etc. And I actually think this one, probably somewhere around here. So what's that? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, maybe 18 seconds? Maybe somewhere around the 18-second mark. I think that's what I'm going to try. I'm going to try 18 seconds and look at the whole print, or look at all of them from that. So okay, let's get back to it. Okay, so this is the entire, or all negatives at, what are we? We're at 18 seconds. So yeah, I think that's worked out fairly well. I can see most of them. It's not the best print, but it's sort of worked. And I think what I'm going to do is print up probably either number 10, number 11, or maybe let's have a look at number 10. Number 10's got some nice tones through it. We'll print that up, and then I will yeah, have a look at it compared to the scan. Okay, so I've just set the enlarger to the right height, and now I'm going to just find my grain. Okay, there we go. That was relatively easy. Now I do that on a quite a wide aperture, so this was a f2.8, and now I'll close it back down, and we'll start the first test strip at a grade 2 filter, and we'll go, I'll do this in 5-second increments. turn off for the moment. Ooh. And again, we're going to use Ilfords multi-grade 5 for this print. And we have a test strip ready. Excellent. I do like it when I have pre-cut test strips. And much the same as before, I'm just going to do 5-second increments, and we'll just go across and we'll have a look at what this looks like. But to keep this in place, just going to okay, somewhere along there. It'll actually give us both the sky and a bit of the barn itself. And then okay, so 5-second increments starting now. Okay, so that's a total of 40 seconds. We'll just remove that from the back. I wouldn't normally use sticky tape actually. I just happen to have it right there. Let's develop that test strip. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that, but that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 seconds. And I actually quite like either this 5, 10, 15 to 20 or even the 30 seconds. I quite like that. I'm going to print up, let's print up 20 seconds, and then we'll have a look to see if we need to print up the 30 seconds just to see what it looks like. Maybe even we'll even go wild and go 35 seconds. Get a nice black sky. Okay, I'm going to weigh these down. Any light seeping in underneath. I think that should be okay. Okay, so that's 20 seconds. Here we go. I'm just wafting any dust off of this. I don't want any dust on the paper. In fact, I'm going to use this piece of card. As you can see, I've marked out where to line it up, and I'm just going to get a little bit of a border around it. As you may have seen in some of my other videos, I do like to have a bit of a border going on in my in all my prints. Keep everything flat. Oh. remove the negative, and we'll just blast it with light for a few seconds. That's probably enough. It's starting to come through. These are the bits where the development hasn't finished yet, and I kind of grabbed the camera, and so it's just sort of developer sat there for a little bit. But they start to go after a while, so just keep on rocking. Until that development has finished. Okay, that's probably finished now, so I'll move you over. Now in the stop. Now this is in the fix. Good coverage over the top before we turn the light on. Okay, here we go. This is, oh, that's not bad. This is the 20-second exposure. It's come out really nicely, really nicely. I haven't needed to do any, grade 2 seemed to be absolutely perfect. I haven't needed to do any dodging and burning across this at all. Yeah. I mean, let's try the 30 just to have a look, just to see what it looks like. And yeah, we'll try one more exposure. We'll try it at 30 just to have a look, and then we can I'll print up another couple of these, probably at 20, but we'll see. If the 30 looks nice, then maybe we'll do 30 as well. Okay, so we finished printing, they've dried down, and that's it. So here's the print. Here's the print that was 20 seconds 20 seconds f8 grade 2. I then did a second print, thinking that maybe I should go a little bit longer. So this was the 30-second print. That's a bit darker than I'd like. So I think the 20-second was actually sort of bang on. I then took a completely separate negative from that same shoot, as you can see here. And actually the settings were almost identical. These were about 20 seconds as well. So one of the beauties of shooting in the same light means that you can actually use almost the same settings across for the majority of your images. So that worked out really well. I also scan these in, so I'll just show a quick comparison of this is the 20-second print, the print that took 20 seconds. As you can see now, this is the same image, only this was scanned using the Epson V600. And the biggest thing to note actually is that the sky itself is much brighter. And I don't know if you can actually pick it up on camera, but the print seems to have less grain in the sky, although maybe that's debatable. There seems to be, to my eye at least, there seems to be a bit more grain in the sky, but I guess that also might be how you enlarge it. So if I put them to on the screen, from my screen to what I can see in the print, if I put them to roughly the same sort of size, there's probably a comparable grain. I think I prefer the actual print on the over seeing it on the screen, but you know, different mediums and they need for different reasons. I think the print is much more contrasty with the grade 2, but I mean, again, they're not really comparable because the actual processing has been is different as well. So maybe I could play around and sort of get them to a similar sort of looking image, but I'm quite happy with my darkroom process now, and I'm going to continue working on scanning these in and getting all my negatives scanned. I've got a whole backlog of them that haven't been scanned yet, so that's going to take some time. So with that, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please subscribe. Please hit the bell so that you're notified when I next release a video. I'm pretty loose as to when I actually release videos. It's not like a set one a week or one a month. I'm going to try and do about once a month, maybe a few more, maybe twice a month. I'm going to be a bit less able to use my enlargers in the future. My darkroom is probably going to end up being packed down, so I'm going to focus a lot more on the scanning of my work, which is why I really wanted to see what the differences were as well between my prints and my scans. So I have a long way to go before I can make those comparable. In the near future, maybe there'll be 1 or 2 more videos with me printing, and then the rest will end up over the next 18 months probably be mostly scanning. But on the plus side, I can start doing a lot more color work as well. So I've been building up a bank of Portrait 800, Portrait 400, Portrait 160, Ektar 100 as well, so that I can start to work on more color work. So yeah, hopefully that's something you guys will be interested in. So yeah, until next time, bye bye.